Good afternoon everybody, welcome to my channel Dark Amethyst. Today's video is all about part of my mini series on different divination techniques and tools, and today I thought I'd do or tell you my experiences or how I go about water scrying. Okay, so let's start off by saying that this is a water scrying bowl, or a scrying bowl, okay, that you use water. Okay, I got it from Amazon, and as you can see, if I bring it in, okay, it's just black inside, and excuse me, and that's all you need really. And it was handmade apparently. Turn it around the other way. That's it. Okay, I got it from Amazon. I might put the link down below. I'll probably put the link down below when I finish this and before I upload it, so you can see where you can get it from and things like that. I think I got it from Amazon anyway. Anyway, yeah, I did. I have to think now for a second. So anyway, moving on from that. I have used this, but because of other different techniques I want to try and learn and stuff like that, this is like, this is one of them. So how I have researched into this is that you fill, not too much, but fill this up with water. Okay, obviously tap water, or if you want to use moon charged water or something like that, any water as long as it's clean in there. Okay, and I could try it. I'm not going to try it now, but if you wanted to try it in the daytime, then see how it works. And if you want to comment below and tell me how you find water scrying, excuse me, in the daytime, then please comment below and share your thoughts and things like that. But the ideal time to water scry is the same as you would with a scry mirror. And that's like when the room's a dim or dimly lit room, with candles, and you've got the an incense stick burning and things like that. And at least with this you can hold it, or place it near you, so at least you can not look at, so you can look into the water, and stuff like that, or as long as you can see a vision popping up through the water, then that's fine. You can do water scrying in any, I think, water bowl or your sink or whatever, things like that. But it is best if the sink or the bowl is dark on the inside, especially, because obviously that's what you're doing. Because I think if you have a light coloured sink or something, or a light coloured bowl on the inside, right, I think it's because of the light reflecting off it and stuff like that. The visions or whatever might be more distorted or things like that. So I have tried, when I've been in the bath and things like that, and concentrated on an area of water and things like that, and it didn't work, to be honest. I've tried it in the sink, and again the light reflecting off from the outside, natural light bouncing off the water, that didn't work either. So I thought, you know what, I'll give this a try and get a proper scrying bowl. Okay, or if you've got a clean cauldron, for example, thing like that, you can use, that's just as good. But I haven't tried it in my cauldron that I have got, because I use that to burn my incense with the charcoal disc. So that's what I thought. You know what, I'll get. And it wasn't expensive. It wasn't. I think it might have been like between £15 to £20, something like that. Whatever that price is in your country where you live, please feel free to check out what price it is for you. But personally, And like I said or like I say in many of my videos, put my hair down a second, that's it, is that I'm only telling you my experiences and my point of view, okay? Whatever your thoughts are, please feel free and comment down below when I've uploaded this video. But this is another divination technique and tool I like to use, as well as I've shown you beaving, my crystal ball, I've shown you tarot cards and oracle cards, I've shown you pendulums, and this is what I thought I'd show. And I did quickly show you the other day my palmistry ornament or figure, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I'll just quickly grab it. So that's what it looks like. Okay, and I'll bring it in. I won't do anything on this yet because I need to practice learning about the lines and things like that and the symbols and stuff. Okay, obviously it tells me on here, but it's a case of remembering and stuff like that, or reading the guidebooks that I've got to follow what they say about certain lines and what what the symbols mean and things like that, and how it affects your daily life and how you can palm read for people and things like that. Again, I got that from Amazon as well. I'm an Amazon queen, if you like, because I do a lot of reviews for Amazon products that I buy off there, and everything. And when I got it at first, when I got this at first, I thought, oh god, it's dirty, but I think that's just the way it's been made. It's made it look like old world, old school, whatever you want to call it. So, but when I come and do this, I'll put a link down below in the after I've uploaded that video about where to get this from. Okay, so I'll pop that back where I had it from. That's it. Put back onto this. Okay, so what I suggest you do, right, and like I say, if you know a better way of doing this, then please feel free to comment below and Bob's your uncle, okay? But what I tend to do is I tend to put some water in here, not fill it all the way up because we've done it too full, excuse me, notification. Maybe I should leave it to pop back up in its bit in the iPad. Anyway, I put some water in here, and then when it's the right room ambience, for example a dimly lit room with just my candles on, things like that, I put my candles on, incense stick on, and then I either hold it as steady as possible, of course, and just gently focus on the water, and I'll listen to some meditation music, and whilst I'm listening to a certain track on my meditation playlist that I've got for YouTube, I can then it'll enable me to focus on the water, and then it'll draw in to see what comes. You know what I mean? If you want to add a little ritual saying or spell or something, or a chant, for example, for you to get the visions that you want, or the visions that you need, or the visions that you hope to gain, excuse me, from the scrying bowl with the water in, then by all means do that as well. But you don't have to, as far as I'm concerned, you don't have to do that. Okay, as long as your focus and intent is enough, it should be enough actually for you to do what you feel is right for you when you're doing the water scrying in a water scrying bowl. Like I say, you don't need to have one of these. I was just being a posh bitch and wanting to get one. Okay, so there you go. But like I say, I'll bring it in close. Okay, and like you say, it's only small. It's not that big. Okay, and it's quite light. It's not very heavy, but also be mindful when you do fill it with water, it's going to be heavier than that. It's made of like a clay, okay, and things like that. So I quite like it, to be honest. And that's my final say on the matter in regard to water scrying and stuff. There is other scrying techniques I do. Obviously I do crystal ball gazing. I do cloud scrying, fire scrying with the candle flames, of course, and I've had some lovely visions from that, but that's in another video. and of course this is a newer version. I have tried to scry in a mirror, and the one time I did actually look in it, damn, I felt rough as fuck. Basically, when I look, I was stupid. I'll tell you now. For when I had my scry mirror, I actually looked in it. I felt awful. You know what I mean? And even though you might be thinking, well, why she got a scrying bowl? Because I've learned since then not to actually look in. You know what I mean? So there you go. So that's why I just had another try with this, and I felt it much easier just to hold it at a certain way from me, like not arm's length and all that, but I'll just rest my arm on my leg, for example, like as I'm on the bed, I've got my arm resting on my top of my thigh, okay, and you just literally just glance down at the water and just focus on it. You don't look over like this or whatever. You just like glance down at the water. As long as you can see anything coming through, then you're fine. You're ready to go. You're ready to pop and make your visions. Okay, but that's the easiest way to do the scrying bowl method. Okay, that's in my opinion, my view. Okay, like I said, if you've got any other view or any way of doing it, or you can tell me a different way or an easier way of doing it, please comment below. And fair play, you know what I mean? So I mean, I could have been doing it totally wrong, but I followed the instructions. I followed certain guidelines and things like that, and I've read up on it and things like that, and that's how I've gone about it, and it's worked so far. Um, and obviously, since learned not to look in directly, especially with the scrying mirror. I can't do scrying mirrors because obviously of what happened, and I'm a bit nah. Right, but with the scrying bowl, it's um it's a different technique in a sense, okay, to me anyway, personally. But I hope you enjoyed this little video. I wanted to do a little one today because I've got a lot of planning to do with what I want to do for the next lot of videos, because this is my only channel now. I've stopped doing the Skincare Magic channel. This is the only channel I've got, which is Dark Amethyst. So if you'd like to like and subscribe, please do. And if you want to comment below, and maybe share some wisdom with me. Okay, so bright blessings. See you soon. Bye. Bye.